Happy Turco Tuesday, everybody. It's the post-Thanksgiving South Bendsgiving edition of the Taco here on Taco Tuesday. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, TACO, Talking American Cornhole Organization, in case you forgot. Frank Geers, the Cornhole Dude, to my left and to your right. You're not going to forget that guy. Are you kidding me? Cheers to you. Happy Taco Tuesday, baby.
Happy Thanksgiving. Belated.
And, hopefully you had a great and safe and restful Thanksgiving, even if you were in South Bend. A lot of great competition. We're going to get to that here in just a moment. If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you get updates to all the content that's being put up there. A great match from Atlantic City. It was just part of the Skins game. It was, I think, Chloe Arrington and Caleb Hurt. An amazing frame in the Skins game. You definitely want to go back and watch it. You can tell we start getting amped and ramped up, Philip and I, as we're watching, because we couldn't even believe what we were seeing, and I'm not sure they could believe they could believe what they were doing.
Wasn't that the first one too? It was the 116, very first match of the day.
The number 1 versus the number 16 seed in Atlantic City, and it was insane. It's great. Go check it out on the YouTube channel. As far as our social media goes, again, X, Twitter, we throw some things out here and there. Instagram, we put some things out there. It's mostly we use it just to get information out to you, celebrate winners and so on and so forth. But every once in a while, there's an oddball thing there. If you'd like to receive push texts from the ACO, all you have to do is text ACO. It's very simple. ACO to 833-695-1318. 833-695-1318. That puts you in the opt-in to receive texts. Then you will receive texts like I know I did and you did yesterday when we put out the hot link.
That was a good text.
Yeah, it was. It was a text push to the link for the on sale
text,
for the super text. It was a super. I was like, did he mean to say super? He didn't mean to say super. It was for the super major in Owensboro the first weekend in January. So that puts that ticket link right there at your thumb. And so you don't forget, bang, you can go in there and get your tickets. And every time we have something big we want to announce, maybe a couple times a month, we'll hit you up. If you want to, now know this too, at the bottom it says stop to stop receiving messages. That unsubscribes you completely. So if you hit stop to stop that message, you're out of the database. So if you want to opt back in, text ACO to 833-695-1318 and it'll put you back in. So we try not to blow you up. We don't want you to think, oh, God, they're killing me with this stuff. It's really stuff that we think you'd want to know and you'd want to have quick access to. So check that out. All our bag partners continue to stream along the bottom of the screen here, and we're celebrating a handful here both in front and behind us. I mean, these are pretty – I love these. These are some newer ones.
Here. We got a couple really good ones. So this is what Big Bag Schoolboy.
Big Bag Schoolboys. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I love the look at the back too. Look at that approved logo. that right there is saying, yeah, baby.
It's a big old approved logo.
What's State this? 31.
State 31. What is this bag style again? The Fusion.
The Fusion. Yeah, the Fusion.
Very nice bag there.
Very good stuff.
Couple behind.
Did we determine is that 31st state in the U.S. was California?
That's what it is.
Is that what
California.
that's tied into? So I don't know, but we'll see. And then this one is the
True Cornhole Beast.
Beast, the Beasts. And then our man, Miguel, Miggy's Terminators.
Miggy Boards, Terminator.
Miggy Boards and Bags. So every week we'll try to feature a couple here up on stage with us, for lack of a better term. But everybody is scrolling across the bottom. And I'll tell you something, based on the number of bag partners we have this year, this tailgater division at the Worlds is going to be off the rail.
Oh, excited about that.
It's going to be
awesome
something.
The last couple of years, last year particularly.
Yeah, it really is. And the bag partner deal of the day continues, and this is pretty cool too. This is where we drop every day at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, one bag makers series. You got 2 sets of bags within that series. Those are the only 2 sets of bags that are for sale, and when they're gone, they're gone. And $60 all in.
$60 all in, man. If you want the bag of your choice, get it while it's hot.
Yeah, get them up front. And again, those are the only 2 that are there today. It was the Mojos, I do believe, wasn't it? It was 816 basement bags, the Mojos. I think it said Moto on there earlier today because, frankly, that's what it looks like it says on the bag. But it says the Mojo series. If you want them, they may still be available. They may not, but get in there and check them out. A new series drops every single day, including the weekends, noon Eastern. 9 a.m.
7
Pacific.
days a week we're doing that?
7 days a week, 365, until we run out, which was never going to happen. You should see this place. They're bursting at the seams. In fact, I lost weight because I was storing bags under my sweatshirt, under my hoodie for a while. And I've
It's a hideout.
Take them out. Yeah, and you'd never know. I've been shoplifting from this place for 5 years. He'll never know.
Yeah.
And then another cool thing, and this is brand new, and this is another way to put bags in players' hands that maybe have not been in your hands before. And this is not yet. The way that this works, this is the mystery grab bag program. Now, whereas you can get the bags you can see for $60 all in shipped, this is a program. If you go to AmericanCornhole.com, you type in AmericanCornhole.com, you go to the shop, okay, and then search the word mystery. It's a mystery grab bag for $30, and you can order as many of these as you like. For $30, we grab a pre-packaged bag of 4 ACO approved stamp bags off the shelf, slap a mailing label on them, and for $30, they come to you. And then when you open up, it's a close mystery. So I'll show you how this works.
Yep.
AmericanCornhole.com.
$39.95 out the door.
Is it $39.95?
$39.95, but that's an awesome deal. So
Is
it's
it?
it's a great deal.
Here. Oh, hang on for a second.
Well, plus $9.95 freight.
All right.
This one is $9.95 freight. $30 though. $40 if you want to
All
say
right,
$40.
so it's $30 and the freight comes in. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
thought it was $30 all
No,
in.
you got it. But you know why I know that?
No, I don't. But hang on, watch. I brought it up. Right. Okay, I've ordered my bags. Tick tock, tick tock, tick
Ding
tock,
dong.
tick tock. Whether my mystery bag's gonna get
Boom,
me.
baby.
Wait a minute. I got bags already.
Let's see who they are. I have no idea who these
You
are.
don't know who they are? I don't know.
But this is going to be Missy's new bags.
All right. Yep. We're gonna be
She's
seeing
wanted.
what she's throwing.
Oh, she might like that color too.
This is a nice looking color.
What'd you get, baby?
All right, B3
Oh,
primes.
B3 primes, baby.
All right, sweet. You gotta love it. A little bit of.
Dude, this is a nice setup. Missy will really like
Yeah,
those.
you think she'll dig that?
I think she might dig those.
All right. Well,
Those are good. Well, I hope you like them. That was fast delivery,
that
wasn't
was
it?
super fast delivery.
So,
Here's-
in all honesty, he's right, man. It's just go online, $30 for a set of bags, $9.95 freight, so $39.95 all in. And you don't know what you get. It's a mystery
pretty
grab
cool.
bag.
And
That's going to be a lot of fun.
And I love it. And there is going to be another manifestation of this mystery grab bag coming up to future majors that we'll tell you more about. But the thing I like about this is this gives you a chance. Maybe you get a set of bags and somebody you know, if you post them and go, look what I got, somebody might go, I love those bags. I'll trade you this or I'll do. And I think that's what starts to get bags in everybody's hands. I think that's a pretty exciting program. So between the daily bag drop of the day on the Facebook page and on the website to this, now this grab bag, this mystery grab bag is in the store at AmericanCornhole.com. Okay, we'll start pushing it down on social media to get it out there. But yeah, it's you're reaching in and you're grabbing something just completely random.
Yeah, we got
I love
Anthony
it.
Russell saying take advantage of the bag deal of the day. It's worth it. So he must have been one of the people that grabbed some early out there.
He already
Anthony.
jumped
Yeah,
in.
we
I
see,
love that.
Daniel Lilly from the UKCL is in the house.
Right
Gotta
on.
like that.
Sing Sing is checking us out. Good to see you, brother. Good morning from Great Britain, says Daniel. Alan Ballard. Hello from the snow-covered northern Michigan, the Gaylord area. I saw you. I forget who it was that said, oh, yeah, it's snowing when I went home to Michigan. I think it might have been Tammy Klinger.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do believe she's on Facebook more than Mark Zuckerberg. I really do.
It was snowing when I left South Bend this weekend.
Was it?
So,
Yep.
yep.
Cold but good. We're going to get to the cold. We might get to the cold here in a moment. I don't know. But yeah, that bag deal of the day is absolutely worth it. This grab bag is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to promote all our different bag partners. So check that out. And again, just check. You got to make sure that you go to the store at AmericanCornhole.com and then just search. It'll probably pop up. We'll find a way to feature it a little bit more prominently, but search mystery and it'll take you straight to it. And we were talking about South Bend. Boy, what a weekend. And it was funny because as the pictures were coming in to be posted out on social media, I'm like, well, there's a new face. Well, there's a new face. Well, there's a familiar face getting their first purple jersey. Oh, there's a new face. And there was a lot of that. It was a lot of fun. And you'll see some of the photos here in the slideshow, but your walkthrough video that you did from the national anthem all the way down was amazing. What a great weekend.
Great crowd, good peeps out there for sure. I tell you, Finn, it's really I'm excited because I think all of our players look forward to this one every year. You know, it's Thanksgiving weekend, right? Everybody's filled with turkey. Had a good family day on that Thursday, and then what you got to do? You got to come to South Bend and play some good cornhole. So lots of people out there, and they had a great time.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And congratulations to our winners. Co-ed doubles, Tennessee and Kentucky taking it home. Martina Belt and Russell Tabers really stepped up. Russell's first purple jersey of the season. Congratulations, young man. Martina Belt, as always, rock solid. In juniors, it was Devin Thompson. OHIO representing there. Devin, nicely done. Michael Hoaxang takes seniors. So Indiana repping. So think about this. Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky already. All right. Tennessee. Now women's, Josie Clare, back to the Bluegrass State. Doubles, Travis Jordan and Tyson Pack, both from Ohio. I'll tell you what, where's the Michigan folk? I'm kind of looking.
They're going to say they won the game, though. That
well,
weekend, right? They're going to talk about that. I mean,
OHIO who? WHO question mark?
I know Candler and the crew are all happy about that.
Travis Jordan Tyson back. Congratulations on the doubles. And Aaron Lambert, nicely done. Travis and Tyson got their first purple jerseys. Josie added to hers. And Aaron Lambert grabs his first purple jersey.
It's exciting to see somebody like Aaron Lambert win this thing. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work and a lot of effort into it over the last couple of years, and so it's really exciting to see somebody win that first singles major ever. I mean, and how passionate they are about it. I mean, it was strong, dude.
It's
awesome.
Good. And speaking of winners, I mean, you're looking at the video here running through the venue, but that venue would not have been as killer as it was if it wasn't for the team. And Randy and Brian Jones, Mia was there with Jesse Hempy, running the thing like clockwork, or Clarkwork as we like to say. Barry Hempy was there helping out. Cisco from Ruthless Bags. You had Clinton from IMF and Larry from BP helping get everything in place. Rich and Tracy were there with whole. I mean, this is a hell of a crew. Tiffany Sparks and of course Ron Candler was there as well. And Burton Grimes was able to swing in at the last minute, set up a little center court action. You got a little bit of commentary, but you got to see a lot more games than we originally thought we might be able to bring you because of extenuating circumstances. So thanks to Burton for being there. And we had Ruthless, we had IMF. We had, if I'm not mistaken, we had BP, Big Daddies, and Lucky's. Is that right?
Yep. We had 5 bag partners in the house. And they were all had wonderful booths set up. We had vendor row right down the middle. If you're checking out the video now, you can even see some of those tents right up the middle of the lane there. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of good bag partners that were there.
And Aaron Lambert says, "Thanks, guys. Very emotional for sure." And that is awesome. And you know, it's funny. South Bend seems to year in and year out produce a lot of brand new, very high level playing. You know what I mean? Maybe not always the purple jersey, but you know, I just remember the couple times I've been to South Bend, it's like, well, these are some players we don't see as much, and they're coming in and stepping in against a pretty racked and stacked roll call and playing really, really well.
Finn,
so that's fun to watch.
If I'm not mistaken, Finn, and I could be a little bit off, but I don't think I'm far off. I think there was 61 recognized ACO pro players there this weekend. So big competition.
That's awesome. Well, so that's where we were. But every time we go someplace, remember, we send out a survey, and we like to reward you for filling out the surveys. We draw these at random, and it just so happened we're going to review a few of them because I don't know if I mentioned, how about the birthday boy, Steve Mullis, winning the survey from Atlantic City? I mean, what a great way to wrap up his birthday weekend. He filled out the survey. He grabbed himself all of the goodness that goes with winning that, so he'll be able to play in an upcoming major. He'll be getting access and entry to that. As far as Tupelo goes, it was Thomas Stafford, and then Pocatello was Roger McKenzie. So to all of you, thank you for filling out the surveys. Those are a huge help to us when we go back to the cities and say, look what everybody did, look what everybody liked. I mean, it shows them how engaged we are when we come to a city, and I don't think a lot of other sports are doing that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's always important that you get those. You'll be getting your South Bend survey. Please fill it out. You could be up on the next slide in the next taco. Who knows? And speaking of the surveys and the tournaments that they are going to be asking you about, look at this. I mean, Fresno this weekend is shaping up to be a ton of fun, and particularly this Welcome Bash.
The Welcome Bash, dude. I talked to Burnett earlier today, and they've already got like
Full house.
61 players signed up for a field that they only have 64 spots to compete.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's going to be a full house, sold out. Great start to that weekend.
Where
that's
is
coming
his
up.
place? What's the name of it?
He
Did send
actually
it to you?
texted me earlier today. Yep, let's see if I can find out while we're talking. Yeah, Timmy's place is in Central California Cornhole. It's at 4934 East Lansing Way, Fresno, California 93727.
Yeah, since I'm sure you wrote all that down.
But
Bernie,
you can
do me
come
a
back
favor.
and replay that, though. It's
Put it in the comments there, Bernie, if you would, please.
phone number 559-994-2395. But anyway, Tim Burnett, Central California. And Timmy, put that information out there for everybody to check it out.
Get it up in the comments if you would. BR549. That's all you ever need to know.
Actually, I put it out there too for everybody.
49. All right. So Fresno. We've also extended registration to fill out more of the bracket for Fresno. The registration is extended to tomorrow, Wednesday at noon Eastern. So if you're still looking to get in to Fresno, not only to be a part of the Welcome Bash, which is really tight, to the wall right now, make sure you still get in to be a part of the Fresno Major this weekend. Concord follows the 8th and the 9th in Carolina. Cabarrus Brewing is where we're going to have our welcome party. And I don't know, there's going to be a ton of boards set up, but it's going to be a great place to. Brewery is a different spot, so know that Cabarrus Brewing is where everybody will gather.
Yeah,
which
I mean,
should
hopefully
be
we
a lot
get
of
a
fun.
good couple people over there. I mean, a good crowd. I mean, Cabarrus Brewing is very cool. It's got a great indoor space. If we can get a board or two set up, we're going to try to do that. Don't want to guarantee that. They'll definitely have some good grub and some good beer and other drinks there. So get a chance. If you're going to that Concord Major, stop by Cabarrus Brewing.
Absolutely, and again, easy to remember because same name as the venue, but different facility. So keep that in the back of your head as well. Then it's off to Owensboro. We start the new year and the back half of the season in Owensboro, Kentucky. The Super Major, that's going to be January 4, 5, and 6, a $30,000 full weekend purse. As you probably already know, $10,000 carved out for the Pro Series. So this is a tentpole Pro Series, number 3 of 5. I expect there are going to be a ton of ACO pros, thousands and thousands of pounds of ACO pros that are going to be there vying to take those skins home with them. And who's going to end up in that bracket of 16? I know my man, the Mississippi Ninja, is going to be fighting hard to get in that bracket of 16. He said, I love you, buddy, but if I could do anything to not be over here during that bracket of 16, I'm going to do it. So know that he's gunning for you if you're coming in hot as a pro. So then it's off to Beloit. Then it's Knoxville. Then it's Medford, Oregon, early February. There's been a venue change for Medford, Oregon. You'll see that reflected when you go to buy your tickets. The Rogue Credit Union Community Complex. I saw some pictures of this place.
It's a new complex.
Brand new.
And it's a new complex, and it's awesome. I mean, we saw it last year. We saw renderings of what it was going to be. This year, we get to actually go and experience it.
And last year was at the Armory, which was very cool. It was a cool spot.
Great
this
setup.
place, and we'll have more information as we get closer for you to check this out. But I think when you go in on the link to buy your tickets, you can scope it out. It is bad ass. So then it's off from Medford to Clarksville, Bentonville, Tulsa. All of those are now on sale at AmericanCornhole.com. You can click through and find the major that suits you, or maybe a handful of them, and know that you can get those tickets. And we did add a new city just today.
About this.
Yeah, I think I saw Hartcrow actually had something good to say.
Yeah, I've been
today,
working on
and it
this
was
one
about
for
this.
6 or 7 years, and finally have one going to Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah, how about that? The 4-point Sheraton at the end of March. So Peoria, Illinois now added to the list of majors.
And I'll tell you, Finn, one of the important things, if you're a player and want to play in that one, I think it'll sell out. I believe it will, because we're limited to the number of players we're going to put there this year. I think it's 172 spots that are available. So if you're interested in playing Peoria, you better sign up fast.
And again, as we go into new cities, some will allow for that sort of density of player base. Some of these newer cities that are kind of outlying and trying to get them closer to folks so they don't have to travel as far, start smaller, but we always talk about, why is this one paid out the same as this one? Well, the bottom line is you can pick to which one you go to, but the bottom line is every one of these started as one of these, and that's how they get to these. I always like to say every national band used to be a local band. You know what I'm saying? Every
No,
you,
what did he
you
say?
know, yeah, every national band used to be a local. I thought maybe I said it in the wrong order, but I didn't. I got it right. So, but you know what I'm saying? So these are all building and trying to give the opportunities to build. And I was looking at the amount of money already paid out so far this year. It is significant, and it costs quite a bit to pull these off around the country, and the different teams that come in to do different things. And I don't know if you've noticed, but gas isn't free either. So there's a lot of different reasons as to why we do things, but it's always in the spirit of building the game and building in areas where we don't necessarily have the kind of presence that some folks would like to be a little bit closer to an ACO major. So there is that, and ultimately we are going to be working our way back across the pond, or working our way back or across the pond for the first time. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But we got to get back to Fresno. Obviously, the Welcome Bash at Burnett's Place is going to be awesome. The Fresno Major is going to be a great time. But I'm sitting here looking at the roll call. I'm like, I can't make heads or tails of this. Who's going to tell me what I should be picking? Who I should be picking? Who could do that for me possibly? I mentioned him earlier. That would be the Mississippi Ninja, and a little something we like to call Time to Fill.
Welcome to another episode of Time to Fill, just back from South Bend, Indiana, where it was very cold, but the action was hot, and congratulations to Aaron Lambert taking down his first purple jersey. He made sure to tell me he proved me wrong, which I love it when people tell me they proved me wrong, because that means our sport is in really good shape when we get different winners all the time. Now, let's move on to Fresno, California, where we hope the weather and action is very hot. So let's start out with women. I'm going to go with Jorana Kresh, who's been taking down all the Western tournaments. But watch out for Erica Wiseman here, who made a really good run in Tupelo. In juniors, I'm going to go with Julian Lopez to take down the juniors. In seniors, I want to go with Michael Mann, but I'm going to pick Tim Burnett to take down the seniors in Fresno, California. In co-ed, Jorana Kresh and Michael Mann are in this field, but I'm going to go with Chip Garrett and Caressa Kerr. In doubles, I'm going to go with a team of Chandler Jones and Tommy Morgan, but there's really some good teams out there. Jack Harcrow's teaming up with Chip Garrett. In singles, I'm going with Jack Harcrow, but watch out for the challenge from Robert Bookma, who keeps proving me wrong every time he plays. Robert Bookma and also Chandler Jones. And that's going to be my picks this week for Time to Fill. If you think I should pick you, prove me wrong.
I gotta love my man Phil. Sometimes we feel like he's actually in a bunker somewhere hunkering down, so he's not going to be kidnapped. This time, he took the time to do Time to Fill while he was driving the getaway car for a bank robbery just outside of Memphis. So, Phil, we appreciate you. Thank you. And Jack Harcrow is his pick to take singles. How about that out in Fresno? So, he had his name to the list right behind Aaron Lambert, who just won. And again, congratulations, Aaron Lambert, for having taken things in South Bend. Nicely done. But will it be Harcrow? Who knows? Will anybody prove Phil wrong? There's one way to find out. Keep an eye on this weekend out of Fresno, California. And we mentioned this a moment ago, Daniel Lilly. I know Frank and Daniel working very, very, very hard to, I think there's a couple different venues right now vying to be the place. So we're trying to figure out, which one makes the most sense for what we have in mind and what we want this to vibe like. And then at that point, the hotel information will then be passed along. So hopefully in the next few days.
Yeah, hoping the end of the week is when we got that all together and finalized for the players to know where they're going to be playing at.
Yeah, and where you're going to be able to be staying. So playing and staying, more information coming here very soon. I know, I think we're looking at maybe double the number of players we initially thought might make the trip. So everybody's kind of planning their different spurs off of this for a day here or a day there. All of us getting together March 22, 23, 24 in Manchester, England for the ACO Europe Major with our friends from the UKCL, Daniel Lilly and the whole crew. I know our Cornwall family is going to be heading northwest to be there as well. So this is going to be just an awesome experience. Cannot wait to make it happen and see what happens next, which is going to be
I cannot wait either. You know what I want to make sure that they've got over there is television, so I can watch some of the NCAA tournament too, because I think that might be going on about the same time.
I don't know about you. I know they have different plugs, but I'm pretty sure they have television.
I don't know how much they enjoy college basketball.
They don't
over there,
give a shit.
So.
They don't care. They don't care about NCAA basketball. I'm going to make you watch EPL soccer. You're not going to see any NCAA basketball. Al Xavier will be out of it by the time we get over there anyway. It doesn't matter. So, bottom line is, looking forward to that. Obviously, we're looking forward to starting the year in Thronesboro, Kentucky. The Super Major is going to be awesome. And again, all of it is the road back to Owensboro for the back-to-back World Championships of Cornhole 19. Who will be our king or first ever queen of Cornhole? The field is starting to maybe narrow down a little bit, but then you got somebody kind of like Aaron Lambert comes in and goes, well, hey, don't forget about me. Who's it going to be? Again, we got a half a season left to find out, maybe a little bit over a half a season.
I'll tell you what's going to be a little telling. I think Owensboro here is going to be a little bit of telling at that Super Major. That's going to be a teaser, a world's teaser, I think.
Yeah, I tell you what, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot, because we saw a lot of folks in Atlantic City gathering around the Skins game in that final bracket of 16
right.
and watching. And I saw a lot of looks on people's faces that I'd never seen before that were 17 through 45, that didn't get into that final bracket. It was a lot of this. Damn it, they're playing really well. Rats, I wish I was in there. So with 30 grand for the weekend, a 3-day weekend, and here's the other thing. When you go to buy your tickets, pay very close attention, because we've adjusted the schedule to fit 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So things aren't going to necessarily be where they usually are. The schedule is pinned to the top of the Facebook page. If you go look at the pinned posts, it is there for you to check it out. So make sure you're paying very close attention when you buy your tickets to make sure that you are there for the division that you signed up for. Super Major, something that we certainly expect to see more of in the future, but Owensboro is the perfect place to launch that program. So lots still to get to through the rest of season 19. Bag partners, bag promos, the bag drop of the day on Facebook, the ability to get that mystery grab bag set of bags sent to you for $30 plus shipping is in the store at AmericanCornhole.com. We're working with different venues with regard to the temperature within the venue.
That's what we got hoodies for, man.
I don't know what else to say. God bless you, my man. I get what you're saying. When we own the venues, we'll have much more control. But God bless. Everybody, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully on the back end, you have gotten some rest, a little relaxation, you're recharged for the week. Man, Christmas is going to be here before you know it. New Year's, Owensboro, everything in between now and then it is just a race to the finish line. So we will be here alongside or riding herd on that race. I'm Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, giving you your Taco Tuesday back, and I wish you all the best.
We're going to look this national.
Oh yeah, and at the end here, we'll end on a high note. Notes that were sung by a young woman named Taylor Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, in South Bend. So you'll have a national anthem to wrap things up upon. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. He is Frank Geers, the Cornhole Dude. Don't let him tell you he sang this national anthem. He did not do it.
Keep on pitching.